Parvati Pate Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Ananda Guru Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Guru Om Mukhananda Sadguru Om Guru Ananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Sadguru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru. Om Namah Parvati Pate Har 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 Mahadev. Namah Svanantaya Sahasramurtaye Sahasrapada Shishirarubhave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Neshprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Nityanandaya Gurave Shishya Samsara Harane Bhakta Kare Kadehaya Namaste Chittadatmane. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Gurubhya Gurupadukabhyo Namah Parebhya Parapadukabhya Acharya Siddhe Swarapadukabhyo Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya. Inkar Hrimkar Rahasya Yukta Hrimkar Gurhar Tamaha Vibhutya Omkar Marma Pratipadinibhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya. Utra Nihautra Nihavesya Hotro Homadi Sarva Kritibhasamana Yabrahma Tadvo Bhavitarinitya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya. Kamadi Sarva Vrajagarudabhya Vivek Vairag Yanidhi Pradabhya Buddha Pradabhya Dhritamokshadabhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya. Ananta Samsara Samudratara Naukaitabhya Stira Bhaktidabhya Jadya Visamsho Shanavadabhabhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asya Shri Guru Gita Stotra Mantrasya Bhagavan Sada Shivarshi Nana Vidhani Chandamsi Sri Guru Paramatma Devata Ham Bijam Sah Shakti Kram Kilakam Sri Guru Prasad Siddhyartha Jape Yoga Amsabhyam Parivitta Patra Kamale Devya Jagat Karane Vishvot Kirnamane Kade Anilaye Swachandam Atmejaya तद्योतं पदशाम्भवं तु चरणं दीपान्कुराग्राहिणं प्रत्याक्षाक्षरविग्रहं गुरुपदं ध्यायेद्विभुं शाश्वतं मम चतुर्विधा पुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे वियोगः। सुत उवाच कैलासशिखरे रम्ये भक्तिसन्धाननायकं प्रणम्य पार्वती भक्त्या शङ्करं पर्यपृच्छत। त्रिदेवी उवाच ॐ नमो देवदेवेश परात्परा जगद्गुरो सदाशिवा महादेवा गुरुदीक्षां देहि मे। केन मार्गेण भो स्वामी देहि ब्रह्ममयो भवेत् त्वं कृपां कुरु मे स्वामी नमामि चरणौ तव। ईश्वर उवाच ममारूपासि देवी त्वं त्वत्प्रीत्यर्थं वदाम्यहं लौकोपकारकप्रश्न न केनापि कृता पुरा। दुर्लभं त्रिषु लोकेषु तच्छृणुष्व वदाम्यहं गुरुं विना ब्राह्मणान्यत् सत्यं सत्यं परान्मे। वेदशास्त्रपुराणानि इतिहासादिकानि च मन्त्रयन्त्रादिवेद्याश्च स्मृतिरुच्चाटनादिकं शैवशाक्तागमादीनि अन्यानि विविधानि च ब्रह्मचर्याणीह जीवनानि। यज्ञव्रतं तपोदानं जपस्थिरतं तथैव च गुरुतत्त्वम् अविज्ञाया मूढस्ते। गुरुर्भूयात्मनो नान्यत् सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः तलाभर्थं प्रयत्नस्तु मनीषिभिः। गूढविद्या जगन्माया देहेच्छाज्ञानसम्भवा उदय प्रकाशेन गुरुशब्दे। गुरुमूर्तिं स्मरे नित्यं गुरुनाम सदा जपे। गुरुराज्ञां कुर्वीता गुरुरन्यं भावये। अनन्या चिन्तयन्तौ मां सुलभं परमं पदं तस्मात् सर्वा गुरु आराधनं कुरु। गुकारस्त्वन्धकारश्च ऋकारस्तेज उच्यते अज्ञानग्रासकं ब्रह्म गुरुरेव न संशयः। गुकार प्रथमो वर्ण मायादिगुणभासकः गुकारो द्वितीयो ब्रह्म माया भ्रांति। गुरुर्ब्रह्म गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव पराब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। हेतवे जगतामेव संसारानवसेतवे प्रभवे सर्वविद्यानां शम्भवे। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया उन्मीलितं येन यत्सत्येन जगत्सत्यं यत्प्रकाशेन भाति तत् यदानन्दे नन्दन्ते। यस्य स्थित्या सत्यमेदं यद्भाति भानुरूपतः प्रियं पुत्रा यत्प्रीत्या। Yena chetayate idam chitam chetayate nayam jagrat swapna sushupyadi tasmai shri yasya jnanadidam vishvam nadrishyam bhena bheratah sadekaru parupaya yasya matam tasya matam matam yasyana vedasah ananya bhavaya yasya karana rupasya karya rupena bhati yat karya karana rupaya nana rupam idam sarvam nakena pyati bhenata Ukaram cha gunatitam Ukaram rupa varjitam Gunatitam Yodaryasa Usmritaha Atra netrah sarva sakshi Achatur bahur achutaha Achatur Shri Guru Ayam mayanjalir badha Daya sagar pridhaye Yat anugrahta jantush Aramurti bhai Guru paramam rupam Viveka chakshusomritam Manda bhagya pashyante andhaha Abhyaite sakale sudirghamanile Vyarhi pradhay dushkare Anayam shater anek karne Atma kirju chaye Swadesika shaiva sharira chintanam Bhavedantasya shivasya chintanam Kirtanam Shivasya kirtanam Yasmar anugraham labdva Mahadagyanam mutrije Kendraya Tasyaye Akat aritre khabje Sahasradalam mandale Tikonecha Sakla bhuvana trishte Kalpita shesha pushter Nikhilane gamadrishte Sampadam vyakadrishte Tatpadakaikadrishtir Bhavaguna Mokshamayakadrishte Sakala bhuvana ranga Sthapana stambhayashte Sakaruna rata brishte Tatmamala samashte Sakala samayutrishte Dadrishtir Agni Shuddha Samam Tata Jwala Paritakadhiya Harinisham Tade Jate Tanai Jate Tadure Tatsamipake Kadantara Yamahayataha Ajoham Ajaroham Cha Anadinid Anasvayam Avikara Apurvanam Param Nityam Swayam Jyotir Niramayam Dhruvam Anandam Avyayam Mananam yadbhavam karyam tadvadami mahamate sadhutvam tvayitishthari sampratam akhanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam darshitam yena yasya smarana matrena jnanam utpajyate svayam chaitanyam shashvatam shantam vyomatitam niranjanam avaram jangamam chaiva tatha chaiva characharam jagat sarvam jnana shakti samaruthat tattvamala vibhushitah aneka janma samprapta sarva karma vidahine Naguradhikam tattvam naguradhikam tapah Manatha Sri Jagannatho Madguru Sri Jagadguru Dhyanamulam Guru Murti Pujamulam Guru Padam Dhyanam Strino Mahadevi Sarvananda Pradayakam Trimat Parabrahma Gurum Smarami Trimat Parabrahma Gurum Vadami Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvamvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadirlaksham Ekam Netyam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Nityam Shuddham Nirabhasam Nirakaram Niranjanam Gurum Brahma Anandam Prasanam Jnana Swarupam Nijabodhayuktam Yasmin Trishte Sthite Dvamsa Nigrahanugrahatmakam Guru Darshit Margena Manashuddhim Tukaraye Gayam Sarva Swarupam Cha Jnanam Cha Mana Uchate Hunkarena Navaktavyam Pragya Shishaikat Anchana Munibhi Panagaivapi Sureva Shapito Yadi Mantra Raja Midam Devi Guru Rityaksharadvayam Nityam Brahma Nirakaram Nirgunam Bodhayet Param गुरुकृपा प्रसादेन आत्मारामं निरीक्षये। अब्रह्मस्तंभपर्यन्तं परमात्मस्वरूपकम् वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं भेरतीतं सदा गुरुम्। परात्परात्तरं ध्येयं नित्यमानन्दकारकम्। स्फटिकप्रतिमरूपं दृश्यते दर्पणे यथा। अंगुष्ठामात्रपुरुषं ध्यायते चिन्मयं हृदि। अगोचरं तथा गम्यं नामरूपविवर्जितम्। यथा गन्धः स्वभावेन कर्पूरकुसुमारिषु। स्वयं तथा विदो भूत्वा स्थातव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित्। गुरुध्यानं तथा कृत्वा स्वयं ब्रह्ममयो भवेत्। त्रि पार्वती उवाच पिंडं किं तु महादेव पदं किं समुदाहृतम्। त्रि महादेव उवाच पिंडं कुंडलिनी शक्ति पदं हम समुदाहृतम्। पिंडे मुक्ता पदे मुक्ता रूपे मुक्ता वरानने। स्वयं सर्वमयो भूत्वा परम तत्वं विलोकये। लब्धं वा धनलब्धं वा स्वल्पं वा बहुलं तथा। सर्वज्ञ परमित्याहुर्देहि सर्वमयो बुद्धः। यत्रैव तिष्ठते सोऽपि सदेश पुण्यभाजनम्। अनेन यद् भवेत् कार्यं तद्वदामि महामते। लौकिकात् कर्मणो यान्ति ज्ञानहीना भवर्णवम्। इदं तु भक्तिभावेन तते त्रिनुते यदि। गुरुगीतात्मकं देवी शुद्धतत्त्वमयोदितम्। गुरुगीताशरैकं तु मन्त्रराजमिमं जपे। अनन्तफलमाप्नोति गुरुगीता जपेन तु। कालमृत्युभयहरं सर्वसङ्कटनाशनम्। महाव्याधि हरम सर्वम विभूति सिद्धिदम भवे। मोहनम सर्वभूतानां बंधमोक्षकरं भवे। असिद्धं साधयेत् कार्यं नवग्रह भयापहम्। सर्वबाधा प्रशमनं धर्मता काम मोक्षदम्। कामितस्य कामधेनु कल्पना कल्पपारपः। मोक्ष हेतुर्जपे नित्यं मोक्षत्रयम् आप्नुयात्। अथ काम्य जपे स्थानं खतायामि वरानने। शक्ति देवालये गोष्ठे सर्वदेवालये शुभे। पवित्र निर्मले स्थाने नित्यानुष्ठानतोऽपि वा। संसारमलनाशार्थं भवपाशनवृत्तये। स एव च गुरु साक्षात् सदा सद्ब्रह्मवेत्तमः। सर्वशुद्ध पवित्रौ सा स्वभावयत्र तिष्ठति। समुद्रे च यथा तोयं क्षेरे क्षेरं घृते घृतम्। तथैव ज्ञानी जीवात्मा परमात्मनि लीयते। एवं विदो महामुक्त सर्वदा वर्तते बुद्धः। सर्वसंदेहरहितो मुक्तो भवति पार्वती। अन्येन प्राणिनः सर्वे गुरुगीता जपेन तु। सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं धर्म्यं सांख्यमयोदितम्। माता धन्या पिता धन्यो धन्यो वंशाकुलं तथा। जपेन जयमाप्नोति चानन्त फलमाप्नुयात्। जपं हीनस्नं कुर्वन् हीनकर्मा फलप्रदम्। जपं जयमवाप्नोति मरणे मुक्तिदायकम्। अतएव भगवच्चित्ताय त्रिधा भक्तियुताय च। संसार सागर समुद्धरणैकमन्त्रम् ब्रह्मणि देवमुने पूजित सिद्धमन्त्रम्। इति श्रीस्कन्धपुराणे उत्तरखंडेश्वर पार्वती संवादे गुरु गीता समाप्ता श्री गुरुदेव चरणार्पणमस्तु। दुर्जन सजनो भूया सुजना शान्तिमाप्नुयात्। स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ताम् येन मार्गे न महिषः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम्। लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी चास्य शालिनी। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गानि सर्वोपद्राणि पश्यतु। सर्वत्र नन्दतु। स्वस्ति मातरौत पितॄनो अस्तु। स्वस्ति गोभ्यो जगते पुरुषेभ्यः विश्वं सुभूतं सुविदात्रं नो अस्तु। जुगेव दृश्येम सूर्यम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं, सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु पर की आरती करूं, गुरु पर की आरती। जय गुरुदेव अमल बिनाची ज्ञान रूप अंतर के वासी। पग पग पर देते प्रकाश, जैसे किरण दिन कर की आरती। जब से शरण तुम्हारे आए, अमृत से मीठे फल पाए। शरण तुम्हारे क्या है छाया, कल्प वृक्ष तरु पर की आरती करूं गुरु पर की। ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाशक, योग ज्ञान के अटल प्रवर्तक, ब्रह्म दया गुरु चरण सरोज में तादे, व्यत हमारे उरखी आरती करूं गुरु पर की। अंधकार से हमें निकाला, दिखलाया है अमर उजाला। कब से जाने छान रहे थे, ठाक सुनो दर दर की आरती करूं गुरु पर की। समझाय मेता विवेक कराय, भवसागर से पार लगाय। अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दे, निशा दूर इस तन की आरती करूं गुरु पर की। भेद बीच अभेद बताया, आवागमन विमुक्त कराया। धन्य होए हम पाकर धार, ब्रह्म ज्ञान निर्झर की आरती करूं गुरु पर की। करो कृपा सद्गुरु जगतारण सत्य पथ दर्शक भ्रांति निवार जय हो नित्य ज्योति दिखलाने पाले लीलाधर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं नित्यानंद सद्गुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता आरती करूं गुरुवर की गुरुवर की आरती आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करूं गुरु वर की ओम चैतन्य शाश्वतं शांतं व्योमातीतं निरंजनं नादबिंदु कलातीतं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari Vinath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Om Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Hare Murari He Nath Oh He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Narayana Vasudeva. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Te Ago Hare Murare. Oh, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Te Ago Hare Murare. Oh, hey Narayana Vasudeva. Hey Narayana Vasudeva. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Te Hare. Hey Nath Oh, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Te Ago Hare. Oh, Sri Krishna Narayana Vasudeva. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We begin our meditation today. Let's clear the mind of unwanted thoughts. You can do that. Unnecessary mental activity. Learn to be comfortable with the silent space within you, behind the thought. Why? Because the power of the universe lies there. Only in the stillness of being are you going to realize the great power, the awesome power, the supreme power that lies within your own being. If you are in a search for God, you need not go anywhere else, but follow the life force within you to its depth. And then you'll realize that you are in oneness with the divine. Follow the life force. Wherever there's an expression of life, movement, consciousness, follow it. So follow the natural breath to its source. Follow the thought to its source. Follow the feeling to its source. Just observe how these energies manifest within your own being. And you realize that God is within you. The power of the universe is within you. And the greatest temple is your own body. Give attention to the stillness. Learn the power of attention. Give attention to the stillness within your being. Learn to be comfortable with it. Does the stillness make you uncomfortable? Do you find a restfulness in it? Do you find a peace in it? Do you feel a joy that arises? in the quietness of the mind? Do you feel a love that emerges? Do you feel that there is a call within your own being to go deeper? The eternal call of the wandering soul towards its source. Stay with me in the silence. You can repeat a mantra, an affirmation to hold the mind in the present moment. And still observe the stillness that is behind the repetition of the mantra. Or you can follow the breath for focus until you can feel from where the breath emerges and goes back. Stay with me as we enter the silence where we can practice together in the inner space. Stay with me. Slowly open your consciousness to the space around you. Become conscious of the space around you. Push the breath out and bring more oxygen into your body. Gently, as the body will allow, and watch how you become more alert in the mind to what is around you, and how your senses become more energized. Observe. Feel the earth beneath you, air around you, space around you, light around you, smells around you, moisture in the atmosphere, water. Begin to become conscious of the elements of nature within your body and within the space. The goal is to harmonize with the world around you. And as you bring more oxygen to the body, to the brain, to the nervous system, observe how the senses are more energized. Breathe with intention and stay in harmony with your body and energy. Let breathing always be a joy. As you open up the belly to breathe, as you open up the rib cage to breathe, as you open up the shoulders and chest to breathe in fully. Learn how to breathe in and out fully. The animals do it well, unless they're sick. Follow the body. And just breathe in until you can feel the senses are more alert, energized, that you are more conscious of the elements of nature around you, and hold the intention of harmonious coexistence. And now let's use the power of sound to energize the body as it vibrates in the consciousness at every level. Let's use the power of sound effectively. The Om sound. A, O, Ma, Aum. Breathing out through the nostrils and breathing in. And now let's affirm our intention for this day using centering prayer. I center my consciousness in the source of my being, the God within me. That source of infinite peace, love, goodness, wisdom, and vitality. I stay centered there, that my every thought in this day, my every word, my every action be full of light, goodness, and be a blessing to my world. I give thanks for all the blessings I've received, and I pray to continue to stay aligned to divine will. Om Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to Sunday. What I found strange when I was 20 is that we all live mindlessly, forgetting about the source of life itself and having a connection to it. Without truly understanding ourselves, we are living this human experience. We human beings with the capability of intellect, of mind, we don't even understand who we are. That struck me as a young man of 20. So much so that I became restless. I had to know who I am. I had to know what was the power that is moving this body. What is the power that is giving life to an entire universe? I had to know. And I became so obsessed with this that all my additional reading and researching and thinking were devoted to this. And then I realized that you can't find this in books. And that no one could really teach you who didn't understand themselves. So that was my dilemma. How do I learn this? How do I know this? How do I realize this? And then I realized that there are those on the planet, always, who know the secret. And my determination became, I had to find one of these beings. It didn't matter where I had to go, but I was just so obsessed. Nothing else was important. And I changed my work from the oil industry into teaching. I wanted to be more humanitarian. I wanted to understand people. I wanted to serve people. I wanted to be with people. I need to understand this human experience. I read every book that I possibly could lay my hands on, having conversations with people. The only thing that brought me some peace of mind was the works of Paramahamsa Yogananda. I felt drawn to his practices. And to his practical ways of beginning to know yourself and to manage your life force. He called it Kriya Yoga. I read the works of Sri Ramakrishna and his disciples that inspired me greatly. I followed the works of Brahman Maharishi that really got me into looking for who am I? What am I? And I followed the very beautiful intellect of Jiddu Krishnamurti. Those were the ones who I gravitated to. And of course, the beautiful poetry of Khalil Gibran. Somehow it echoed deep within my soul. These were the things that I held on to until I got to India. The only time that some peace came to me in a deeper way was when I entered the ashram of Swami Muktanand. And I'll tell you why. He wasn't there, but his place had a deep effect on me, a profound effect. Its discipline, the practices, awaken within me the life force, the power of life. An incredible experience of the divine within me. That started an amazing journey of getting deeper and deeper into consciousness, trying to know and understand this divine power within my own being. It's called Kundalini Shakti. I didn't want to hear anything about this in the earlier period when I was searching. No, Kundalini, I don't want to dabble in that because I heard it's a dangerous path. But I ended up in the same camp. But the difference with this master is that no forceful opening of this, awakening of this life power was practiced. Simple practices like meditation, like repetition of the mantra, like scriptural chanting, like service to community. Simple things. But what was remarkable about him, he had the power. He had this awesome power from where he was seated in the consciousness to awaken this power in others. And that fascinated me tremendously. It's called Shaktipat. So I got Shaktipat awakening in his ashram without meeting him. That was even more fascinating. So I got in touch with my own divine power, my own Kundalini. So the search for God ended there. I found the link. Follow the Kundalini within you. Follow this divine power within you. I found that link. And what I loved most of all were two things. Chanting and kirtan, that seemed to just open up the life force within my heart and being. And seva. I needed to be disciplined because I love activity and I had to be disciplined. So in this ashram, every hour of your day is accounted for. So that was a great help to me. There was no chance to waste time. And that transformation was amazing that happened to me. But let me move from that story because I can always tell the story more and more because it becomes enjoyable to speak about it. But let me move from that. Within you, within us, there is this Kundalini power, the God power inside of us. Where are you searching for God? And how can you live without a realization of this God power? How can you live even for a moment in ignorance of what lies within you, the power that lies within you, the power to heal, the power to enlighten, the power to move and act in every day? How can we not get in touch with this power and allow it to guide us in every day, in every moment. How can we not? So since that time of awakening, my every day is accounted for in my lifetime. Every day. I strove every day to grow in consciousness, to get into deeper connection with this power. And I stayed in contact with this ashram. 2 years later, I went for training, teacher training. And then about 7 months after, an incredible experience of 40 days of intense transformation. And that turned me into the servant that I am today. All that I experienced in those 40 days turned me into a being beyond the human. A realization that I am not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the emotion, I'm not the desire. But I am that which is beyond. Beyond name, beyond form, and in oneness with the power of life itself. That's what it gave me. And it turned me into a servant to humanity. From that day that this transformation happened fully, I have become a servant. And what happened, it was difficult to acclimatize because my whole energy system was changed. I became very sensitive to energies. I always preferred the silent space, the deeper space. And I was so intoxicated with this that I didn't know how to balance my worldly activities. I felt almost like a child having to learn to live again. But after a few months, I found the secrets to balance. And after a year, I found a passion to enter the world of activity and use my spiritual awareness and mastery of energy to master the human experience. My education in the world continued. My working in the secular world continued until I was called to be fully established in the work of the Blue Star. But what made the difference? Kundalini, the divine power within you, within us. Kundalini. If only you can tap into that consciousness and energy. Oh my goodness. It's phenomenal. And then my eyes have been opened to energy work across life. Whether it's Qigong, Tai Chi, Taoist yoga, whether it's yogic practices of Kundalini and energy, whether it's shamanic or shamanistic practices, I see the play of energy. And even in the secular world, I see the play of energy. And even the people who are deluded and who are leaders, I see the play of energy. And I see more. I see karma at work. Why are we in a dark period? It's meant to be. Life is cyclic. It moves from darkness to light continuously in cycles. So dark periods need to come. But what is beautiful about this period and the following, they're called yugas, is that the light is increasing. The consciousness is increasing. And that gives me hope. So though we have a dark, warring world with all kinds of violation of human rights, with all its challenges, I see the power of goodness slowly rising. And I'm tied to that. My energies lift when I think of working towards co-creating harmonious spaces and lifting, inspiring the consciousness of people, awakening that consciousness in them. That's where my joy lies. That's why I'm sitting here. That's why I practice everything that I practice. And I love when I sit for the meditation with you, that I can do all my practices in that period. Mastering the prana, mastering the life force, transforming the way the body feels, transforming my life experience. That's when I sit here for that 20 minutes, that's what I'm doing intensely. If you ever open your eyes in the meditation and look at me, that's what I'm doing. That gives me great stillness. It gives me huge non-local awareness that I can meet with you because my body becomes energized to support everything that I do. That's how I feel now to start my day. And I can do even more. Now my body is ready for activity simply because of that 20 minutes of silence. That being said, whoever you, do you want to wallow in ignorance? Or do you want to wake up to who you are? Do you want to wake up to your God nature, that you can heal your body in challenges, that you can change your lifestyle, that you can live the way of the enlightened, that you can live in mastery? Why do you waste time? Even if you are worldly minded, why not center yourself in the divine whilst you're entering the world? Even if you want to acquire property, security, why not immerse yourself in the divine and do it? All the joys of life are meant for us. We can enjoy all of it, but do you enjoy it in God or without God? Do you enjoy it like an animal, or do you enjoy it like a divine being? You can eat, you can drink, you can move, you can act. You can enjoy everything in the world, but do it in and from the divine. Not like an animal that has lower consciousness. No. Even some of the animals adhere to nature far more than we do. But we can consciously do it. They unconsciously do it. Tap into your power. Your power is God's power. Tap into your power. Know who you are. Know the extent of power that you have. Build a healthy appetite before you eat. Drink water. Be more aware of your body and know when it needs the water, and drink it heartily. Make the body active. The body loves activity. It loves to walk. It loves to move. It loves to play. And hopefully it loves to work. The body thrives in activity. Meridians become recharged. And for those of you who are physical enthusiasts, don't only stay in a gym to do fixed movements. No, move in the flexibility and flow. And don't do only things that are fast, and don't try to do too much cardio that it tires you out. No. Balance your activities. You should feel energized after working out. You should feel stronger. And rest your bodies. Your bodies were meant to rest as well. Enjoy your rest. Go to sleep joyfully and wake up joyfully. And learn to live purposefully in the human experience. Don't waste your life. It'll come back to hurt you with regrets. Make good use of every day. The universe teaches us. It brings all the opportunities before us. Use every day purposefully. That's how you're going to get it. You're going to be happy. But let me not preach to you. I wanted to simply inspire you because that's how I feel. So that aside, we are approaching August month. This body has an anniversary, a birth anniversary. So I'm looking forward to having a satsang, because I want to enjoy the day serving you, inspiring you, supporting you on your journey. So from 10 a.m. to 12 for noon, I will have a satsang. So I'll have a morning satsang here. We'll end with the lunchtime. And then before that, I'm going to have 3 days of retreat where I want to talk about energy, awareness, and mastery. All the things that I'm telling you here is what I'm going to inspire you to practice and to learn how to tap into that inner power. And I'm going to also use some of the facilitators we have here to join me in that. So there is more support in teaching you. We have other retreats that are also going to be coming up in August, and we're soon going to publish, should be done by today, what's happening from August to December. My greatest joy is inspiring you and creating spaces that in the same way I became awakened and energized by the discipline of a space. I want the same here. Beauty, discipline, service. Well-being. So let me wish you a great Sunday. For some of you, half of the day is gone. And a great week ahead as we approach August. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.